Hey guys, it's mid-morning and I have just finished prepping some white chicken chili that I'm going to make for tonight, and also some regular chili. It's kind of like kitchen sink dump chili. There is a ton of stuff left over in my fridge in there, which is awesome because it uses it all up. But we are having a pumpkin carving party tonight at our house, and so I thought I would invite the neighbors over, and my sister's coming with her 3 kids, and I don't know how many of my neighbors are actually coming, so I don't really know how many, like how much soup to make, but I think I should have enough. And I just made smoothies for the kids, and we have been reviewing some of our classical conversations memory work while they were upstairs playing here, and then they have gone downstairs and started their notebooks, and I am gonna go take them their smoothies, and we are going to get started on school. I thought I would share with you guys really quick how I get my coffee and my smoothie each morning. I have a toddy maker, so I just have this toddy concentrate, and then I just pour some of that in, and then I use whatever kind of milk I have. I had coconut milk today. I usually use almond milk, and then I did put a little bit of creamer in here, like the pumpkin pie creamer or whatever it is, and then I just use, my mother-in-law distributes this Juice Plus, and it's like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a meal replacement thing. So anyways, I just put that in there. I put like 1/3 of a cup of that, and then I put my toddy, and I fill up the rest with milk or whatever you want to use for a substitute. And then I just put banana in there. Like, I think I used almost a full banana. And then I just put it on my magic bullet, and away we go. So I love that because it's kind of my breakfast and my coffee all in one. Okay, my youngest is tracing his Spanish numbers. He just started Spanish class this year with my oldest, and my oldest is just smiling at the camera and supposed to be doing his copy work, or not his copy work, but his cursive practice. And my daughter is, what were you working on? These daily learning notebooks are fabulous. They trace the day and then put the date, whoops, and then they write the today's number, the number before, the number after, so I obviously have to help her a lot with that, but it's nice for my older ones just to be able to learn how to spell the days and all of that kind of thing. So anyways, that's what we're starting school with today. We love Confessions of a Homeschooler, so my girl's working on matching up and counting. This is her letter of the week curriculum, and so this is just some counting practice, and we're on the letter K for kite. So I love her stuff. I've actually used this curriculum for all 3 of my kids. And then I wanted to show you guys what I did in the beginning of their daily learning notebooks. That's also from Confessions of a Homeschooler, the daily learning notebook. I have made a schedule, and then they can just choose the day, and Fridays we go to classical conversations. So anyways, well, they don't choose the day, but they actually have the day marked out for them, and then they know what they do each day. And I actually have one for my youngest as well, or my youngest boy. This is one of my kids' favorite things to do. It's Teach Your Monster How to Read. Yeah, they love it. Teach Your Monster How to Read, and it is a great website for teaching sounds for my youngest, and you can type in what grade level they are, and so it kind of adjusts it. So anyways, I've just set the timer for about 10 minutes for each kiddo, and they each get a turn to play on that, and it is highly motivating. They love it. Hey guys, I just finished cutting up my chicken for my chili, so it is ready to go in the fridge for later when I assemble it all. And I'm just gonna kind of get the dishes cleaned up here real quick, and then the kids are downstairs working on their school. Our schoolroom's in our basement, so they're all involved in something for right now. But I wanted to do this Vlogtober because I've been following a couple people who are doing it, And it's just a really, like, they've been doing it every day, and it's really nice to be able to see, I don't know, what everybody does on a daily basis, because when you make like one day in the life video or whatever, I feel like it's very, I don't know, very vanilla. And so it's very, you see only the good things, and it just creates this picture of something that's not totally true. And I mean, we know this, but sometimes it's hard to remember. So anyways, I wanted to do this Vlogtober just because it's kind of real life. I mean, I'm hoping it comes across as that. But I wanted to share with you guys too. This water might be too loud if I do it. But anyways, what I wanted to share with you guys was that I lately, for homeschooling, we start like probably mid-August, kind of beginning to mid-August, and it's now the end of October, and I don't love fall to begin with. I love fall in that I love the scents, I love the, you know, clothes and things like that, but summer and spring are where my heart is. I get really energized, I love it, and going into winter is just kind of depressing to me. I don't love it. So anyways, I'm kind of, every year I kind of battle that, and then also this year I found out some health stuff just a couple weeks ago, and I'm kind of in the midst of that. Anyways, the point being, I have let it steal my joy, and I realize it, but taking steps forward to not only realize it, but to not stay in that rut is something that that's really been at the forefront of my mind, because these are precious days. I know with my kids, but man, I can get in such a bad mood and it rubs off on them. Anyways, my point is, I really have just been praying lately that my joy would be restored, because I have lost it. And so that, you know, goes into every aspect of my life, and I don't want it to, and I don't want my kids to see that. And I also don't want, you know, them to remember that of their mom growing up, that I was, you know, just constantly in a bad mood and all that. So anyways, that is just a little real talk with Joy, and I wanted to just kind of share that with you guys, because I know sometimes it's hard when you're homeschooling, when you're a mom, whatever your life situation is, you feel like you've just kind of, you're going forward, you're plowing forward, and there's no joy in it, and that is difficult, and it's just something that we need to, we learn from. And I tell you what, one of the biggest things that I'm learning from this is just, I throw myself into homeschooling and I burn myself out. And I need to have more of a healthy balance between, and this is just elusive for me. I feel like I'm always chasing after it. I need to have a balance between, you know, focusing on my kids. Obviously I have to, in this role, and also just, remembering to take time to self-care, care for myself, and take time to do things that really build into me as a person. Homeschooling definitely does, but it's also extremely taxing, and it's just, it takes a lot of energy. So I love doing it, but there are still things that I mean, there's simple things. Like I wrote a little list, a Post-it note, and put it on my mirror this morning of just a couple of things that I can do just like before I get in the shower, or like, oh, I've got to show you this. So the other day I bought myself a pumpkin candle. It's pumpkin cupcake from Bath and Body Works, and normally I am not the type of girl who would go and buy an expensive candle like this, but I was just, I needed it. And so I told my husband, I was like, do you mind if I go buy a really expensive candle? And I'm like, it's cheaper than therapy, I'm going to just say. So I have been lighting this in the mornings while I'm making breakfast or whatever. And I will tell you, that sounds so incredibly simple and dull. And probably most of you, you know, some of you do this already. But I like neglect little things that make me happy throughout the day. Like I neglect them, just constantly focused on the goal, focused on moving forward with that. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of share those thoughts because they have been swirling around in my mind lately. Hey guys, I just dropped my daughter off at preschool. She's doing 2-day-a-week preschool this year, and we still do preschool at home in the mornings, but she does afternoon preschool from 12:30 to 3:30 on Tuesday and Thursday. And I have a couple of errands to run with the boys. We're actually running to the library right now, and then my son gets allergy shots, so we're gonna go take him to do that. And then I have to make a quick stop at the store for some more crackers and things to go with our chili tonight. And then I think that's about it. So anyways, that's all I have to do. Oh, my kids want to be in the video here. Hi. So we're going to go ahead and go in the library and get some fall books. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to give you a quick tour of our pumpkin carving party decorations. They're pretty simple, but I just had a black tablecloth and I got this caution danger tape at a garage sale, and we have a very sad pumpkin right there that was already carved, and it's kind of a long story how we got it. But anyways, I thought we would do maybe like a baking soda and vinegar erupting pumpkin out of its mouth tonight or something. And then we just have these little you know, kind of safe little knives for the kids and scoopers and apples and candy. And then we just are gonna have two chilies. I have a regular chili and then a white chicken chili. And then I just have some cute little plates that I got in the dollar spot, I think at Target. And then I have my just a couple little pumpkins back here, and then I have this speaker that I got that works amazingly well, and I'm gonna play some little fun Halloween tunes for the kids. And then I have this stuff. It's pin the nose on the pumpkin, and I just have it up right here on our dirty garage wall. And then I have Mr. Skeleton. Then I just have a couple of tables set up for the kids. I got this book at the library today. I don't know if my older son looked through it, and so I thought it might be fun for the kids to look at, but I'm gonna have to move it out of the way so it doesn't get really dirty with food and pumpkin carving. And then I have my kids' pumpkins. And then, so that's pretty much it. Very simple. And then I put up some spider webs. I wanted some spiders to go on it, and I did not have any, surprisingly. I put some over there underneath, or above the garbage can as well. We have leftover garage sale stuff. So my boys are over there hiding behind the couch. And then I put up some more of that caution tape over here, and I just have a candy corn door hanger, and it's actually, whoa, glare. It's actually, what do you call it? Poster board. I did not make it, but I forget. I might have just got it at a garage sale. Anyways, it's just poster board, and they painted just these two colors, and then this, I don't know if you can tell, it has like a sparkle on it. And it is just the cutest little thing, and it was super cheap, you know, which I love. I've gotten all of my door hangers at garage sales, actually, or most of them. So anyways, that is kind of our little decor for tonight, and hopefully it's going to be a fun night and nobody gets hurt carving their pumpkin. There you go. Everybody, one more time. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!